Doc Loves the Kids, a local Kitsap County nonprofit organization established in 2015, whose mission is to provide activities, programs, and community support for at-risk youth.
They put the you in community.
Doc Loves the Kids.
Welcome to Uncommon Courtesy,
where we give you the courtesy of conversation
that's uncommonly spoke of.
I'm D-Mac.
I'm Wesley.
And this is the show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to check us out every Friday at 7 p.m. on the Friday Fix and at 1 p.m. Pacific time on the Sunday Town Hall.
How's it going, bro?
I mean, it's good, man. It's going. You know, a lot of stuff going on here in the world. We're going to hold off on a couple of things here, but I want to talk about, Donald Trump putting hits out on.
Yeah, you were saying something about that earlier. It sounds kind of crazy, man. Yeah. Honestly, what he did, man. What do they call it again?
It's basically he put a hit on her. It's a hit, like a hitman hit.
It's called, they say, doxing or something of that nature?
Yeah, it's called doxing. Or doxing is like when you get someone's address and you say you send a SWAT team there. You know what I'm saying? That's what
so gamers
do. Gamers do that to each other.
It's like just, but people do stuff like that. If they go ahead, I'm gonna let you go ahead and just tell the story. Go ahead and get into the story. We'll let you guys hear it for yourself. You let us know what you think about it.
Donald Trump shares address for property owned by New York Attorney General Letitia James, sparking backlash online. President Donald Trump recently posted a link to his Truth Social account containing the address of a property owned by New York Attorney General Letitia James, marking the second time he has shared the state official's personal information online.
Wow.
According to the Meidas Touch Network, Trump shared a blog last week titled AG Letitia James Building Permits Raise Serious Questions, which broached questions about the number of units at a property James owned and alleged administrative conduct over her permits filing for the dwelling. The article included documents showing James' previous filings for the property, which included the home's address. In October 2023, Trump shared an article by far-right activist Laura Loomer that contained James's home address. At the time, this raised questions about whether he had violated a gag order by Judge Arthur Ugron, who oversaw the trial that determined the multi-million-dollar payout he would have to pay for fraudulently inflating his worth and the value of his assets to advance his business needs. That trial was triggered by a lawsuit James filed against Trump, his son, and his real estate enterprise. So, I mean, it's bad enough, you can find somebody's information on there. But when you're the president of the United States and you have 77 million people that follow you relentlessly.
Crazies, not just, relentlessly.
Crazies. And you put out someone's address, of course they're going to do something. Think about it. Somebody put bombs around Tesla in Texas.
I mean, they've been hitting Tesla for a while, but this is this is a, first of all, I'm going to start off. She's a judge. She's
Attorney General.
She's Attorney General. Sorry about that. So you're already going to have a lot of people who don't really like you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of people who probably just looking at you like, oh, we're so happy to even have your address. So now people can go to her house and follow her home from where she's going, wherever it's at, and do something to her. And at the same time, I got to remember, this is probably one of the very few female black attorney generals out there as well. So I'm going to put that out there. Another thing, so to me, that's like a bullying tactic. It's even worse than a bullying tactic because
you put a hit on her. You put a hit on her.
Basically. I mean, in essence, without having to say, this is what I want you to do. This is exactly, your people are weirdos. They're the same ones who shot you. Your people, the same people who shot you.
Both.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly. You know what I mean? So we'll leave it at that. But you understand exactly what you're doing. You understand you're putting this woman at safety at risk.
Yeah, well, he's on baby time. Think about it. He was mad. I think it was Colorado. They had a portrait of him, and he was upset. He was like, look at that portrait. It looks horrible to me because I guess he looks fat in the portrait. He's like, you didn't make Obama look like that. Why you make me look like that?
Because he don't. Obama don't look like that. That's why.
You got American secrets and war plans getting passed along and found by foreign countries, and he's worried about a portrait. This is little man shit.
This is how he's always is. This is how he's always is about everything. Yeah. He's the one to talk about his crowd size. He had to tell himself, oh, well, let me get off the crowd size thing. Because you're caught up in so many different things. There's other things we're going to talk about later on today. Later on in this segment, I should say, that it's just like, to me, if you don't, he didn't even know about. No, one thing that we brought up just the other day, we put it on our page. He didn't even know that the whole thing with headstick. He didn't know anything about that at all.
And then
they had no idea.
Yeah, they tried to attack the reporter, and the reporter's like, I don't really want to put the information out there. They're like, yeah, because he's lying. Then he puts it out there. Then they're like, well, the Biden administration. Every last answer then was the Biden administration.
It's
but see, this whole thing, at this point, he can just put anyone's address up there and get you shot at and get you killed.
He knows his people he knows exactly who his people are. We all know who they are. We listen to him every day. I listen to him every single day, man, and they make no sense. They're they're delusionally crazy. It's bad. And everyone knows it. I mean, there's a real derangement syndrome. I have this meme that's like this picture that I basically did a screenshot of, right? And it's a bunch of sheep with red hats on, MAGA hats on, and they're all falling off the cliff, and a bunch of them are falling off the cliff, and they're just massive amounts of them. That's pretty much what you guys are, all of you. It's just to me, it's unfathomable that you guys really believe this stuff. It's crazy to me.
I just think it's crazy that you would actually do that to somebody. He knows what he's doing. He's not a stupid man.
I believe he'd do it. Look, we know, yes, he is stupid. I mean, he's not stupid he doesn't know what he's doing stupid, but he's stupid I didn't even know about that.
No,
you're the first person telling me. You will never have me be president, and I'm not being briefed on everything that's going. Everyone's fired. If someone has to tell me at a press conference, hey, did you hear about this happening? Unless it happened right then and there. But even then, they knew he was on that thread. Somebody had to know. Maybe it was just, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was oh, we messed up. Did you try to hide it from me? You put me in a situation where I'm in a press conference and being told something. That happened twice. We'll talk about the other one later on in this segment.
We can do it now. I think we covered her. Do you want me to cover that one too?
Go right ahead.